Good afternoon, this is Darno from Porsche of Ocala. Just wanted to show you one of the 2018 Porsche Cayman S that we have in stock. The new 718 has become popular very quickly. This particular model is in GT Silver Metallic, and it has a black and chalk interior. You can see it has the upgraded 20-inch wheels painted in matte black. The new 718 has a very sophisticated and sporty design. They've sharpened up the lines on the body to give it more of a pronounced look. They've made it look wider in the front. Upgraded the headlights on the vehicle. This vehicle is equipped with the Premium Package Plus, so you get quite a bit with that. You have the entry and drive here. That allows you to put your hand inside the door handle to unlock the car and touch that notch that I just zoomed in on to lock the vehicle. They've made the air intakes larger on the Caymans to help draw in air to the turbocharger. These vehicles come equipped with the parking sensors in the rear and front as standard now, as well as a backup camera. On the S model, you get the twin exhaust coming out the center. This vehicle is powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine now that produces 350 horsepower. Caymans have a new taillight design to give a 3D effect. It's all LED. You have the spoiler that raises up on its own and will lower on its own, but there is a button in the center console if you wanted to lift up the spoiler on your own. GT Silver is a very classic color for the Porsche brand, and it looks exceptionally nice with the black accents on it. Inside, there have been a few changes. You got a new steering wheel design. The PCM is different, so you have a new radio, and operation of the PDK is just a little bit different. Again, as I mentioned before, this has a Premium Package Plus, so other than getting the entry and drive, where you have the comfort access on the door handles, you do get this key that stays in the ignition, and as long as it senses the actual key for the vehicle, it'll start the vehicle. You have auto dimming mirrors. You have a 14-way seat with the memory package. So you got your memory settings right here on the door. When you have that, the steering wheel is powered. New steering wheel design was taken from the 918 Spider. It first went to the Macan, and then it's kind of trickled down into the other models. It was just a very popular design. It looks very good. It feels great. This vehicle has a Sport Chrono package, so you get this dial when you get the Sport Chrono package now. So what you're getting with that is the ability to use launch control. You have your Sport Plus button. You have a lap timer that's built into the vehicle. Plus you get these, this dial here on the steering wheel. So the vehicle set to Sport now. When you turn it back to left, that's normal. You have Sport, Sport Plus, and then you have an individual setting that you can now customize. So if you wanted to drive around with just the spoiler up and leave the car in the normal mode or Sport Plus mode, you can just turn it to the individual setting, or just turn off the automatic start and stop. There's a couple of different ways that you can customize it to make it your own, essentially. You do have a button in the center of that when you have the PDK. So when you press this, this is now going to close the wastegate to the turbo, and now you got 20 seconds of countdown starts. There's 20 seconds of extra boost that you have for the vehicle. This is your TFT display, which you'll operate using the stalk that's back here behind the switch. And there's a number of options that are available on the TFT display, such as having the navigation here so you can access your previous destinations, You can actually look at the map from this screen. You can zoom in and out. This is the new PCM. New PCM is still touchscreen, but it has a proximity sensor. So you get your hand close to the screen, the menu pops up with the necessary options for that screen. It's a little easier to operate than the previous system. Responds extremely quickly. These still have a 7-speed double clutch transmission, or the PDK. Like I mentioned before, it operates a little different. So I'll demonstrate that now. So if you pull this down into drive, and then push the shift lever over to the left, now you're in the manual mode. With the previous generation, you would push forward to shift up. This one, you're going to pull towards you to shift down, to shift up. That way, the car is that you're actually going with the momentum of the car. You're not going against it. You have the heated and ventilated seats on the driver and passenger side. 2-zone climate control. Here's a button that I mentioned that'll bring up the spoiler. Then you have your automatic start and stop, which you can deactivate with this function. Now what that's going to do is going to shut down the engine to help you save on fuel. When you put it in the sport mode, it'll deactivate it. And again, the button's right there if you needed to deactivate it manually. You have cup holders here in the dash. You have your home link. You have a button to deactivate your parking sensors. One of the best things about the Cayman, other than the fact that they drive extremely well, is how practical they are. You do have 2 luggage compartments with the Cayman. One is here in the rear. You got 2 compartments, one on each side. And then you have your luggage compartment here. These here will give you access to the oil, and then the coolant will be on this side. And then you can see there's a privacy shade here, so once you close it, anything that's underneath can't be seen. Now going up front, bonnet up front, it's pretty deep, so you get quite a bit of space. Like I said, the Caymans are very convenient. Most people won't use them for daily drivers. You can't go shopping at Sam's Club, but you can still do day-to-day activities with the Cayman. Here's one more good look at it. Again, in GT silver, black and chalk interior. Hope the video was informative. Again, my name is Darnell and look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.